Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. You have Feiyu upright as your rune this week. Guys, you're making it big. There is going to be a huge increase in wealth and finances coming through this week. I say that very confidently, okay? And if you already feel very prosperous and wealthy, this is better managing your money and investing it into things that will keep reaping in more money and allowing your money to attract more money, essentially. And this is not something that I feel like is an overnight success by any means. It's like you worked hard for this. You've grown the energy, the discipline, the work ethic to make this money. And it does, however, feel like an overnight success in the sense that all of that has accumulated. All of the hard work you've put in has accumulated. And it feels like there is an energy shift this week happening where greater amounts of prosperity is flowing in. And so I feel like, for example, if it's like building a momentum, it's like a sharp increase in that momentum. That's what I'm seeing. It's not like overnight. It's something that you've worked hard towards. You worked very hard to get, that line trickling upwards in terms of money. And all of these skills that you have acquired when it comes to wealth accumulation, working hard, having character, gaining more skills and things like that, like it is about to pay off big time. Okay, so I really like this, and this is just the beginning. I want to clarify that this is just the beginning. So this momentum will continue to move onwards and upwards if you keep up what you're doing. We have empowerment coming through. Beautiful. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Oh my gosh. Your authenticity is your light. Your light is what attracts other light to you, whether that be money or love or blessings. Okay, so you're empowering yourself by stepping into your authenticity. And we have relationship harmony coming through. Very fascinating. Capricorn, I feel like you are coming to peace and acceptance, radical acceptance for the relationships that you have had in the past. Capricorn, you have been through a lot, I feel, when it comes to your relationships, whether it's certain friendships, family members, but particularly romance for a lot of you in 2023. And I feel like there was some residual type of resentment or anger that I feel like you're really letting go of. Pay attention to random memories that come up from like years ago, whether it's in your dreams or in your thoughts when you're just like letting your mind go wherever it wants. Because usually when those random memories come up, there's something there that we need to heal. Okay, there may have been a soul loss moment at the time. For example, I had a dream last night that, and this is a repeating dream I have randomly, where I'm back at like my elementary/middle school, and I don't have my schedule, and I don't know where any of my classes are, and I have to go to the front office and talk to the guidance counselor and be like, yo, I need my schedule. I need to figure out where all the rooms are. And I keep having that dream for some reason. I'm like, I wonder if there has been some soul loss during that time period in my life, and it keeps calling me back to that space. And maybe I experienced a lot of anxiety generally in that space that I need to heal. So just pay attention to that. Anyways, this is Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Some of you guys may have people from your past communicating with you this week, or any tension, arguments, or energies that were not very civil with the people in your life will be resolved this week, which is so beautiful. So call upon Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel, please bring about relationship harmony into my life. Bring back any old relationship that needs closure or a discussion that healing is possible for, and bring it forth this week, this time. And trust, believe, any relationship that has energies that need to be healed and talked through will come up for you this week. If you're waiting for someone in particular to reach out to you and they don't, it is because it is not in your highest good to go down that road right now. Okay, so trust that this is actually happening. We're going to get 6 cards 2 rows of 3 from the Marseille Cat Tarot. So let's see. We have the Devil in reverse. You know, we love to see that Devil card in reverse. First off, this is your card, the Capricorn card, but upright, it does show situationships, addictions, things that are just not good for us, that we feel chained to, limerence. And in reverse, we see you stepping outside of that and healing, growing. I also see a lot of you, any of your negative emotional patterns and ways of communicating in relationships that you had that really kept you connecting to people who sucked, or having relationship issues, situationship issues, you have healed that within yourself, or you are healing that within yourself. And it's allowing you to experience more harmony in your connection. Some of you guys I'm seeing are standing up for yourself and what you deserve, what you want and what you need for the first time in like forever. And it is going to be so healing for you. There's almost like a rebirth of you that I'm seeing. And all of the shadow attributes that existed within you that kept you locked in addiction or negative relationships, you are healing, you are resolving, you're letting go of that karmic cycle, and peace is being restored, which is so amazing. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, some of you may be connecting with a fire sign, and this would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be a fire sign though. It feels like a feminine energy. So if they're masculine, like if they're a man, for example, they could just be someone who's very much in their feminine energy a lot. They may be very creative, spiritually connected, or just like, I don't know, more feminine in nature, I guess you could say. Their energy is coming out in reverse though, and this is giving a lot of ego. This is someone who uses their ambitions and independence and creative purpose and mission in life as an excuse to not give people what they want and need. So for example, this could be someone who's like, oh, well, I would love to be a consistent communicator with you, but I just like being independent and free. And, you know, I just like friendships and connections where I can just sort of come and go as I please, you know? And it's very egotistical. It's not healthy. And this is someone who's not seeing how that's unhealthy. This is someone who should be a Queen of Wands upright. This should be someone who is so fiery and fun to be around, and very entrepreneurial or creative, and a leader and innovator in life. And you see that in them. You see the light within them. But I feel like they only are in that energy maybe like 40 to 45% of the time. And then the other 50 or to 60% of the time, they are in the shadow attribute of like being egotistical and using their ambition, their drive, their purpose in life as an excuse to sort of walk all over people or not put in a fair effort. You know, this is someone who's like, I have an important purpose in life. Like, I have an important job here. I am going after my dreams and goals. Therefore, like, I don't need to put in work in this relationship. I don't need to focus on the little things that keeps things running. Like, I'm this big picture person. Oh my gosh. So I feel like it's more than half of the time that they're in that shadowy energy, but it's not by a lot, you know, like I would say 50 to 60% of the time they're in that sort of shadow energy. And the other time it's amazing. Like, you love them, you love their energy, you have so much fun with them. And this is probably the relationship that was lacking harmony. And your angels are helping you to heal from that and see the situation for what it is clearly, and send them love, send them light, respect the difference, accept them radically for where they're at, and understand that if they're going to stay in that shadowy energy most of the time, it's best to keep to yourself until they evolve past that. We have the Knight of Chalices in reverse. Yeah, I feel almost like this is talking about the same person for a lot of you, or this could be someone else. And if it is someone else, they could be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. They don't have to be though. But I feel like this is the same person for a lot of you, where it's like they come in really hot, really passionate, romancing you, acting like the perfect friend, the perfect lover, the perfect mother or father or brother or sister. And it's like you really fall in love with them in that moment and feel so passionate about it. And they're very creative. You you love that about them. They could be very spiritually connected, innovative, and like just inspiring to be around. Again, it's like you're falling in love with the potential. You're falling in love with who they are less than half of the time. And the thing about the Knight of Cups in reverse is that they are not stable. You know, they come in so passionate, so hot, so like romancing you and saying like, I just want to be there for you, and I want to be the best brother, sister, mother, friend, lover, whatever I can be, and like I'm really into this, I'm vibing in the present moment. And then it's great for a few days, and then they fall off the face of the earth. You don't hear from them for like 2 weeks. And you're like, what happened? Where did you go? Or, you know, something like that happens where it's like they slip back into that shadow energy. And, you know, you may even communicate with them like, hey, I need you to be here more. Like, I need you to be more consistent. And it's just they're not in a place right now to do that. I do see that angels are working with them to help them evolve out of this. But in the meantime, it is not your place to continue fighting for this or fighting for them to change. Okay, find harmony within yourself. If you find this habit repeating, you need to empower yourself by choosing yourself and not settling for that behavior, okay? Only focus on the people who do meet your wants and needs consistently and who are here for you consistently. And by not enabling their behavior, because when you stay with people like that and you accept this, you're telling them it's fine that you don't meet my wants and needs. It's fine that you're inconsistent. So when you stand your ground and say, you know what, you're not meeting my consistency needs right now. You're not being a good friend, mother, brother, whatever, sister, whatever. You're not doing that for me right now. I'm going to pull back and focus on myself. And when I see more consistent positive change in you, then I will consider letting you back in my life. But I'm not going to, you know, come back in immediately when you say, oh, I've changed. Like, I need to see the change. Okay, we can go from there. So I do wonder if there is someone like that who, you're all going to be in different parts of your journey, which is the confusing part. Some of you already like cut this person out and they're going to try coming back this week. And they may or may not be in a healed space or still in that same space, and you need to communicate this to them. You know, I'll come back in your life and let you back in my life when I see consistent change. So, you know, you can talk to me if I see the consistent change for more than 2 to 3 weeks, and that's an important figure, because I noticed that when people try breadcrumbing you, convincing you that they changed, they can only keep up that act for like 2 weeks max, like three weeks absolute max. So when I see consistent change over several weeks and months, then I will become vulnerable with you again. I'll let you in my life more and more and more. We'll grow up to that. It'll be slow though, because you showed me in the past that, you know, you were unreliable. All right. For others of you, this person isn't even going to reach out this week and you're not reaching out because they're just not at that level yet. So, second row of cards out, fourth card is the Knight of Pentacles upright. What did I tell you about making that money? Yes, we are seeing an increase in your wealth, prosperity, abundance, even your physical health is increased. I feel like you're just becoming more stable emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So it's looking really good. You may also have a earth sign now, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, similar to you, who's very amazing in your life. And it feels like a sort of friendship or connection where you're both like leveling up individually and you come together just to support each other. This is someone who you also talk to regularly, see each other regularly, whether that's like every day, every week. It doesn't matter. Even if you only talk like once a month, it's regular. You know, you don't have to guess around with them. And that's the type of energy you want and need. You know, I feel like your relationships were a direct reflection of your financial life as well. Your finances may have been unstable all over the place, up and down, whatever, worrisome, because your relationships were as well. They sort of mirrored each other. So when you empower yourself enough to say enough is enough, I am not going to settle for this inconsistency, and you cut off all the inconsistency, it's like your financial life improves drastically as well. You know, it's like one and the same. You know, you yourself are really defending your need for stability. And because of that, only people and finances and stable situations can come into your life. It's the law of attraction. You are not settling for unstable people, inconsistent people, okay? You're only focusing on the people who are consistent for you, the hobbies, the skills that you're growing, the goals you're working on that are consistent for you. You can focus on it every day if you want. You can interact with it every day if you want. It's always there for you. That is what you are focusing on. No more iffy, I don't know when the next time I'm going to see, talk to you, whatever, interact with this is going to be. No more of that energy, okay? You are embodying stability. And because of that, finances are coming in stably. Relationships, love, communication, all is coming in stable. Okay. We have the moon in reverse. No more guessing around, guys. Yeah. One little thing that you guys may need to work on still is releasing the fear or the waiting for someone or something to come back, you know, waiting for money to come in. When will money come in? Like, spirit, universe, when will money come in? When will this person reach back out? You keep asking these time-based questions and spirit's saying, stop focusing on that. Okay, literally stop. Just focus on the present moment, because the present moment, you always have your intuition that's guiding you right here, right now. Even if you're struggling financially, like, just embrace this moment for what it is. Keep working hard. Instead of focusing on when will I get out of this misery, work your butt off. If you have enough time to sit here and worry about when money's gonna come in, you have enough time to be working your butt off to get said money, okay? If you have enough time to be worrying, like, when's this person gonna reach out to me? You have more than enough time on your hands to love yourself by focusing on all the things you keep procrastinating, whether that's working out or working towards your dreams and goals or learning a new language or something like that, reading a book. Like, you have more than enough time on your hands to not be worrying about this stuff. Final card out, we have the World in reverse. Exactly. Yeah, I really do feel like this is a week where you're just really tying up loose ends emotionally, and creating more of that harmony, stability, peace emotionally in your relationships, in your finances, okay? Like, this is it. This is the last week. You're cleaning up any behaviors of yours, worries of yours, patterns of yours that are in alignment with inconsistency, okay? You're becoming consistent, you're becoming stable, and you're only focusing on that energy in other people and situations as well. So you're tying up all those loose ends. It's beautiful, and you're bringing in so much money because of this. And people are going to start coming in consistently for you. It's beautiful, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.